everyone, very warm welcome to WsCube Tech. So guys, in our previous session we have covered how we can delete or drop a collection. In our today's session we will be talking about how we can update in data. So guys, updating in data is very simple in our MongoDB. All we need to do is, if you want to update one data, in that case we will be using updateOne. And if you want to update multiple data, in that case we will be using updatemany. So just like how we had insert one, insert many, delete one and delete many, similarly we have update one and update many. We'll have a look on how it can be done. So let's have a look on how it can be done in our PyCharm. So now first of all, to update the data, let's first import the library. So I'll be writing import pymongo, and not mymongo but pymongo. And once we have written pymongo, let's build the connection as well. So I'll be writing client is equals to pymongo dot mongo client, and in this I'll be passing two values, that is the local host and the port number, that is our key number. I'll be writing 27017. Once this is done, the next thing that I'll be doing over here is this, we'll be telling that which database we are working on and what is the collection on which we are working on. So the name of the collection and defining the name of the database is also important here. So we'll be writing db is equals to client, and in the square brackets I'll be passing the name of the database. So right now the database which we are working on, its name is company, and the collection on which we are working on, it is our employee data. So I'll be writing db, in the square brackets I'll be writing employee data. Okay, now what do we need to do? We need to update some values over here. So let's go to our Mongo shell and let's see what all values needs to be updated over here. So here we have 8 data of 8 employees, that is John, David, Lucy, Maria, Ben, Jacob, Lisa and Rebecca. Okay, now what do I need to do over here is that Lucy's birthday just passed, and now her employee ID is 103, but over here the age should be 26. Now I need to increase the age by 1. So how I update it over here? Let's have a look on that. So what we can see over here is that we have employee ID here. So employee ID is something that is a unique ID here. So with the help of employee ID we will be updating this value. So here I'll be simply writing, first of all I'll be writing that where do we have to update it. So here we have to update it at, so I'll be writing query is equals to, and in the braces I'll be writing that where our age is equal to 25, there we have to convert it to 26. Or we can also write over here where our employees detail, where let's say we have employee ID here. So where our employee ID is 105, there we have to update it, or 103, I don't know, I don't remember what it was, but okay, it was 103. So like over here you can write employee ID and in front of it you can write 103 as well. So let's just switch to employee ID, and employee ID's value is 103. Here we need to make the changes. What changes we have to make? We need to make the changes in the birth date, right? Like not the birth date but the age, right? Okay, so here I'll be writing new value is equals to, so for our new values we will be writing our operation, and that would be inside the double quotation, that will be dollar, and we will be writing set. Set over here means that we have to set a new value. So set is describing here that we have to set a value over here. Where we have to set it? So let's create a dictionary for that. Where the age is equal to 25, there we have to set the age to 26. Okay, so we have to set the value of age to 26. And now we will be simply writing collection dot update one, and inside this I'll be passing query, comma, and what value needs to be updated, so new value, and let's put it inside a variable. So I'll be writing data is equals to collection dot update, and let's use a for loop over here. So now here we'll be using a for loop, and in for loop I'll be writing that for x in collection dot find colon print x, and I'll be putting it inside the parentheses. Now let's run and see. So here as soon as I'll run it, and let's see the data has been updated or not. So you can now see over here that the Lucy's age was 25 in our MongoDB previously. So if I open MongoDB right now, so here you can see Lucy's age is 25. Let's reload the data, and as soon as I'll reload it, you can now see the Lucy's age has been converted to 26. So similarly, if you want to make any changes anywhere, that on employee that let's say for employee ID 108, okay, this guy is in branch IT, but now he has been promoted to a manager. So you can change this thing to manager. So you can write where employee ID is 108. So we can define it over here that where our employee ID is 108. There, what do we need to set? We need to set the branch to manager. Okay, so as soon as I'll run it here, you can now see Rebecca, age is 28, employee ID is 108, and the branch is manager now. Let's go to MongoDB here. So right now I have not refreshed it. That's why it's showing me IT, but as soon as I'll refresh it, reload the data, in that case it would show me manager here. So this is how it has been changed. Okay, now next thing, this is updating one value. Suppose if you want to update multiple values over here. Now to update multiple values over here, there is one very simple method that what I'll do inside the queries, I'll just remove this data, and here I'll be giving a regular expression that wherever there is a manager. So we have 3 managers right now. They have been promoted and they are now senior managers. So what I need to change? I need to change their branch from manager to senior manager. Okay, in that case what I'll be doing, I'll be giving a query in this way that where do we have to change? We have to change the branch, and we will be giving a regular expression over here. That's why I'll be creating another dictionary which says regex and along with the dollar colon, and here what we will be doing, we will be giving that in regular expression. What regular expression I'll be giving? That wherever the value of branch starts with the capital M, there it changes to senior manager. So I'll be giving circumflex and capital M, and here we have to set it to senior manager. So I'll just remove this branch manager to senior manager. Now as soon as I'll run it, let's see what output we will receive. Okay, so we have senior manager once only. Okay, because it's okay, we have multiple values here and we have only used updateOne. We have to use updatemany over here. So this is because of this. So as soon as I'll use updatemany and then I will run it. So here all the managers will now get converted to senior managers. So we have 1, 2 and 3 senior managers working at our firm. And if I go to MongoDB, here we have 1 manager and then we have 2 and 3. So we have 3 managers here, and now let's reload the data. As soon as I'll reload it, these managers have been now converted to senior managers, and the data has been updated both on our PyCharm and over here as well. So we are receiving the output, updated output now. So I hope guys that how we can use update and updatemany over here is clear to you. We have one very simple method that we can define the previous query, that what is the previous query, what was the previous data which we wanted to update. Then we have to define the new data here, that what is our new data which we are about to update. And then after that we have to use collection.update to update the new data to the previous data. That's why we will be giving the previous data and then we will be providing the new data, that is the new value. Lastly, with the help of for loop, we will obtain the data. And if you want to update one data, in that case you can use updateOne. If you want to update multiple data, in that case you can use updatemany. So I hope guys you guys have no doubts in the questions in this session. In our next session we will be talking about limits. So stay connected guys, and I'll see you in the next session. Thank you.